Hi guys, welcome to Daily Life of a Girl once again. We first of all want to thank people that came through and watched our very first video. It was so motivating.
Thank you so much. So much.
We are so happy that you came through. You watched the comment section, you guys. The comment section is so on fire. We thank you so much. Keep pushing us. That gives really a lot of energy for us to keep on. It's Rachel here.
Julie.
Yes, and today we are talking about friendships. It's broad friendships, expectations, and disappointments. Yeah. So what do we expect in friendships that we make every day? The friends we make, what do we expect of them? What do they do to us? And what do we not feel good about the friendships we make that they end up breaking sometimes, or others keep on with time? Julie, you ready?
Yeah. So remember, while it's noble to have high expectations, they lead to disappointments. But also, having low expectations, it doesn't fulfill. So like, our expectations should really be realistic, yeah? I shouldn't expect Rachel to one day buy me a private jet. Our expectations must be really realistic.
Yeah.
They must be achievable.
Yeah. It has to be in the other friend's power.
Yeah.
What they can do, what they can't do. So what do I expect in a friend as me? First of all, I think my friendships should only be about trust, because if there is no trust in a friendship that I'm in, it's not going anywhere. Because to me, I feel like if I have a friendship with Julie, there is only trust between us. If that is broken, then it is over.
Definitely.
We call it quits.
Definitely, we quit.
Yeah, and we have been in those situations before. Like personally, I've had a person that I called a friend. For me, when I meet a friend, it's not every day that I'm making friends. First of all, I'm so selective with the friends I make. So when I pick out of the menu and I'm like, this is a good person, I feel like this is a good soul, and in between they break you, there's a way it feels really. It feels so bad. So I've had that situation with a friend at one point. Someone I trusted, and then you realize it's not what they thought, it's not what they were looking for, maybe for them, or they took you a different way, and then they play you dirty in your face. It really breaks so much. So one of the things,
let me give you a hug for that. Sorry.
one of the things that I think we should hold in friendships as girls, meanwhile this being a channel for girls, mostly for pushing girls, girl code, the girl code, like the things you shouldn't do to your girl. Things like backbiting,
those TikToks. It's a no for great friendship.
So horrible.
It's horrible.
It's not nice. So be your sister's keeper. Let your friend should be your sister. Automatically. Girl code comes with a lot of things. Like there are things as girls, if we say girl code, there are things that you can't do. If let's say if Julie, we are friends, right?
Definitely.
If Julie has dated someone before, I cannot go there. That is a line I cannot cross. It's a line I cannot cross as girls. That is one. My other point is allowing growth as girls. You know, that bit of growth. Somehow we do not want to adjust and realize Rachel is not where she was the past 3 years ago.
Where, you know, we have friends that we had a lot of time, we used to share a lot of time in the past. But now we studied, we are working, everyone is busy with life, doing life. You know, it's hard, it's hectic where we work, everywhere. Like life is so hard. And then this friend will fail to to know Rachel is busy.
Yes.
They want to have you all the time. Rachel, can we meet on Wednesday
My
at
life
8
right
a.m.
now. Yeah.
and you're at work?
Exactly.
You know that our friends must be able to acknowledge we've grown, we are carrying on different responsibilities,
Yes.
and we are having very different schedules. They are totally different.
Exactly.
So they should be able to love us the way we are. The way
I should not feel bad if I don't meet you in a month. I should know you have things you're doing and I have things I'm doing.
As long as you call and check on me, hello
Yes.
Julie, is everything fine?
And
I'm
you
like,
may call and
"No,
I don't
I'm
fix
fine."
you because I'm busy. It's
But
so
then
crazy.
you return a call.
Yes.
Yeah,
you
a
return.
call.
So people shouldn't have
Yes. It shouldn't be a
grudges.
reason.
Yeah.
Julie, yelaga, oh what?
She's not talking.
She's not
The
talking.
other time we decided
I
to
called
meet
her for
ourselves and
lunch.
she
She
didn't come.
refused. She didn't come.
Yeah.
Could be I have a reason. Could be I have a sick person. Could be I'm busy at work. But I love you.
Exactly. We should
But
allow
this
our
doesn't
friends.
also mean
Mm.
people shouldn't make time, because always people make
Yes.
time for things that matter.
Intentionality in whatever we are doing.
At least
You
once
make-
in a while, or once a month, or once in 2 months.
Yeah.
While we are talking, but we should also be able to create time and maybe meet for a coffee, for a drink, or for lunch or dinner or anything.
But you have had friendships. Like I have a friend that we can take a year without meeting and we are not talking. Like everyone is having their lives. Like their lives are moving at a rate. Like I'm dealing with stuff, she's dealing with stuff, or maybe she's ahead in a way that I may not understand, so I pull back. So we may not talk for like a year, but the moment I hold her phone and I'm like, after a year, let me talk to this girl, she's going to be there and she's going to understand. So we talk about what is been happening in the whole year that has passed.
I also have.
Those are the
friends.
relationships that I want.
I also have a friend like that. I won't mention her.
Yeah.
We can take like 2 months. Okay, for us it's not that long, like a year or two. We can take like 2 months, 6 months. By the moment we get to talk, be it physically or on phone, my dear,
it's
going
like
to
7
be
years
like
back
the distance is
then.
not even going to matter that we've not been talking.
Sure.
The conversation will flow. We shall update our lives. You know what? I've been dealing with this. This is how I've dealt with it. I think it's working. What do you think will work for me?
Yeah.
You know?
And we talk. And she
yeah.
can never be like, I've not been talking to Rachel. I want to give her this advice. So I won't open up to her this way. I will call her, and my main reason to why I've called is, which business do you think you can start with this little capital? And I've not talked to her in a while, but she will be open to me with the knowledge and give me the knowledge, and I may not call back.
Surely, I really think distance shouldn't matter. For as long as that person, you know, they are pure, they are honest, they are royal, and they accept you for who you are. Because there are also friends who want you to change and be the way they want you to be, instead of loving you for who you are.
Exactly.
You do you, they love you, they support you as you do the same to them. Some people would want to change the way you are. Rachel, you know what? How you're dressing. I want you to dress like this.
If we are not moving on the same pace at life, I may not manage the levels you're putting on at a time. So I may have to pull back a little, but pull with me slowly. Like with time, I may also catch up.
And you know, we do not need to like fake life. Like
to just fit in.
To fit in, you know, it's not right. It's
to
not
just
right.
fit in. It's not.
It's not.
We are not here to fit in. We are here to live life truly and easily. Trying so hard to fit in will only stress you who is trying,
and it will just lead you into problems.
So we should be adjustive to
Then
grow.
Also friends. There are some type of friends that are honest. If I say Rachel, you know what? I think this shirt is not matching your skirt or your panty.
Exactly.
Then there are also friends who will see Rachel, maybe my friend Rachel, maybe the top is not matching the skirt, or maybe the it's not matching the panty, or maybe this shoe would look better with this outfit. There are also people who to say that, and they'll go behind your back and say, she's not smart.
Exactly.
She's not
like,
smart.
then like, oh, what was she thinking? What was she
You know?
thinking? I have had the same issue. I've actually had only one relationship that went sour. Like, I never thought it's a thing until it happened. So I went out with this girl. Like, we were working together at a point. We were working together. After work, we had our loads to, to freshen up.
I
How you
know.
be stressed from work. So we went somewhere. I took her as, I don't know, maybe differently. So we went somewhere, we sat. You know how you can be cross on a table with another person?
Yeah.
I was like, this is the best evening of our lives. Like, we were having, I love those little evening thingies. So as we were talking, she was on her phone, talking about me, who was with her there, with some other person.
Serious?
And the other person took a screenshot and sent. Like, they were both snakes. They were both snakes. I was surprised. I was like, people can be dark. Friendships can be weird in a way. So that's not the kind of things you do to a friend. If someone is doing wrong, it doesn't make me a bad person. If I came to you, Judy, and I'm like, the line where your life is heading is not right. Yeah, like, turn.
Those are the friends we need.
Yeah. Someone
Those are
that
the
will be like,
friends we
no,
need.
that's
People
not the
who
right
will
thing.
guide you. People who will show you the right path.
Yeah.
People who will say, Julie, you're about to crash.
Yeah. You're on a very steep hill.
Yeah.
Calm down a
Calm
little.
down a little. Yeah. Those are
Rather than
rather
making
than
a
the friends
situation.
who sit back, see you,
They
you are about
actually
to do a mistake.
they be applauding you like, go girl, that is right, it's okay, do it. But they sit back and they're like,
That's not right.
yeah, it's not so good.
Yeah. It feels so nice to. I've always felt it's always nice to support each other, as sisters. We may not be coming from the same family.
No, we would go far actually.
Yeah, we would go far. If I support you, you support me, we go far. But if I put you down and you try maybe to support
Why do we
me,
do that so much as women?
don't try.
As girls.
It's high time we supported each other. It's high time we lifted each other. It's high time we gave each other flowers as we are still here.
Like, the way a friend can wake up and it's like, I'm glad you started this. I can see it's going to push you very far. That means a lot. Like, sometimes we don't need support in finances and stuff. We just need those little bit of words and love. It will do us so good.
And then we need to make the friends, like, we need to do for our friends the things we need them to do for us. Like, if I want to be gifted, Rich, I should gift you once in a while.
Exactly.
Once a year, I should.
It should be two-way. It should be a two-way traffic. It's a two-way traffic. If I gift you once, twice, I've had an issue with that. If people shouldn't think I'm a bad friend. I've had an issue with that. Like, I find myself, I'm the one looking for these people I call friends. Like, every Sunday I'm like, I'm coming to your place. And then later I sit down and I'm like, I've been to this girl's place 4 times. She doesn't even know the way to my house. And that's how I pull back and disappear. You don't see me again until you realize there's something you're not doing right.
If at all I want to be maybe checked on, it's absolutely, it costs absolutely nothing to call and find out, hello, my dear, how are you doing? It's been a while. Are you okay?
It can't be one person always calling.
If I want to be checked on, definitely let me also check on others. Because remember, in this world, you get what you give. If you want to be loved, then love. Love yourself, love others. You will also get the love back. If you want to get from people, and there is this feeling of giving, but again, me, when I give out something, Rachel,
feel
even
good.
if it's a sweet, it will nourish my soul. I
You
will
feel
feel so nice. And there is this,
And I think that's the feeling I get when I receive. For me, gifts, it doesn't matter how big or small it is.
that should
That's what I be
that shouldn't
explaining
matter.
to people.
That shouldn't
It's like,
matter.
you feel it. It's come from a very special place. Someone thought of you in a whole day. Someone took a second to think of you.
Even if it's a sweet message, you may not buy me flowers, or you may not buy me a gift or a cup or anything.
Use the data that you have already.
You know,
and make
I
someone
can
feel
just sit,
special.
use my phone, and I write a very kind message, a sweet message to Rachel. You know,
Those things that make
you know,
us
a
move
message
on a bad day.
you know, everyone gets bad days. But if
Mostly.
someone can just sit and write to you or send you a card, that's really nice.
To be cute.
Then to me, some of the disappointments I've met in this life
With friends.
with friends,
Yeah.
cheap talks,
Yeah.
friends who go behind our backs.
Exactly. That's my whole
That's
issue.
not right. It should stop. It should stop.
You realize?
Why do you even call me your friend if you have to go? Rachel, if you have to go and sit maybe with someone and say, yeah, you see Julie, do you know what
She's been doing.
If I'm wrong,
Hmm.
Mananga, feel free to call me and
Shout
say,
it in my face.
and say, Julie,
Like-
you're doing ABC. It's not right. And it's also okay to tell me, Julie, you did this, but I don't feel.
I didn't feel good about
I
it.
felt offended.
Yeah.
It offended me. Rachel, I'll sit. You've told me how you feel. Maybe I didn't know it was hurting you. But if
You know?
But-
By the way.
What if I didn't know?
Because we cannot tell everything
Yeah.
that will.
What if
I
I
can't
didn't
tell
know?
what hurts you,
Yeah, you can't.
like 100%.
You cannot.
Some of the things you will have to come out and say, I don't feel good when you call me that way, or when you do
But at
that
least
thing.
if I come out and say, Rachel, you know what? Last time we had a conversation and maybe you mentioned the ABCD. It didn't feel right. It offended me. I will understand what. First of all, I will understand what offends you.
Yeah.
Because you know, with friendships, it's not a perfect journey.
It's never.
It's never a
It's
perfect
never a
one.
perfect one.
We always fight and make up. Fight and make up.
Yeah.
I will say.
If it's not
you know
on
what?
the extreme,
Yeah.
because we also have extremes.
Yeah.
We have extremes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Then there are also things, you know, if I forgive something today, maybe tomorrow the same thing.
Yeah.
At some point, you have to learn that this is the nature of this person. There are some things that are not going to change.
You know.
Then
Actually, I think even before that,
that's when you come to setting boundaries, you know. Now with this person, I don't think I'm able to trade
You-
maybe
you
my
don't-
happiness or maybe my mental health with this friendship. Maybe you cut it off
yeah.
because it's healthy.
Yeah, it's so
at the
healthy.
at the end of that
It
day,
actually it happens.
what matters is how you feel. That's at the end
And
of the
we
day.
should normalize that. Normalize growing past some friendships, past some relationships even, because
Should
the
come over
friends, you cannot
something.
keep pulling along the friends you had in P2 primary. Like somehow you will have to grow past that, and you live, but make sure you live in peace.
Yeah.
Like, if you feel like Julie is not watering me enough anymore, there's a way you can live slowly. Yeah, in a good way. You don't hurt her, and then you don't be bad people. She remains the person that you can wake up and call and you talk. But it's not the person that you'll be like, I'll go to her for, let's say, business advice. Maybe she doesn't know anything business or those things. Yeah. So friendships are really a lot of work. But as long as there is, to me, it's always royalty. Yeah, you be royal. You know what to say about
and when
a
to say
friend
it.
and when to say it. Exactly.
And who to say it with.
Exactly. Because some of those things break us so much and cause damages that you may not, like, you may not even think about you're causing. Like, for instance, these girls that, you know how you can have, let's say you're in a relationship and I'm your friend and I can talk to your guy, and somehow if I'm a very insensitive friend, I just don't think about it. Somehow if I'm talking to your guy, I end up telling him whatever I feel like, and whatever I say I have to be sensitive because it may cause an end to whatever you're trying to
Then
build.
also, as friends, as girls, we need to have boundaries. Like, for the sake of the people we are dating,
Yeah.
we shouldn't make our friends so close. Because, you know, we've had a lot of issues of friends snatching away some other person's boyfriend or husband.
Oh. That should be an episode.
Yeah.
It should be a one good episode.
Yeah.
It has a lot to come with, but people should, that should be a boundary.
Yeah, and as girls, we should also know setting boundaries is an act of self-love.
And
Because if you set boundaries, many things that would have come and hurt you, they'll have where to stop.
they stop the other side before they
Yeah.
reach. Boundaries are great, only that they affect you both ways, negatively and positively. Let's say you may be in a situation where you're with a group of people that you feel they drain you. Whenever you're with them, you feel drained and you want to set that boundary. The other people may feel bad about you. They're like, hey, so she thinks,
How about
She-
you be open? Because you know when you're open, sometimes it really makes things easy. You be open somehow. I think it's right.
you can open up. I can come and tell you, Judy, at a space you're at, I don't feel like I should keep around. It sounds weird.
It's weird,
Really?
but being open sometimes is nice because people should accept our levels of growth.
Yeah, true.
They should accept
We keep going
us
back
for
to
that.
growth. With
Our levels
growth,
of growth and involvement, they should really accept them because at some point there are things you won't need anymore. Like things of sitting the whole director in this economy where you need to hustle, you have bills to pay.
and someone is like, I sent you a text at 2 and now it's 5, you haven't replied.
You know?
Really?
What if I'm busy? What if I'm battling something we do not even know about?
Some
Then there
of
are
us reach a point and you feel like I don't need any social media today. Like, it's draining me, and for some kind of loving for myself, I don't want to be on any social media thing. So friendships are
anyway, it's broad. We
Yeah,
shall
it's-
see how to organize a few things here and there. Still on friendships.
it is there's a lot we can do. And the other point is being there for your friends when they're in need. That is whenever you can. Have you realized when you go down in life, let's say you've lost a job, you can't keep up with your clique, you can't keep up with your group of girls at a time, let's say you're down, it's mostly financially, you realize people will run.
Even the stress.
People will run, like they will scatter in a way that you won't understand, but mostly people, we don't need those people at that time for any kind of support but emotional.
And
Someone to come and tell you this will pass. A kind of support.
It feels good.
Just support.
Then we also hope we also hope we can have our friends treat us with respect. It's also an expectation. Respect.
It actually should be like a second on that. It should be friendship, respect, trust, and those things should be just
Then our friends should be able to be with us through thin and thick.
at our best and our worst.
Then we also be there for them.
Because it's
a two-way thing.
We reciprocate.
Because it shouldn't be a one-way thing. It's me who is always there. It should be a two-way.
No, one-way traffic doesn't work for me. It doesn't. The moment I feel like it is me putting in, like, of course there's that patience you be having. You're like, let me do this another day. But then when you sit down and you're like, it's been a year and it's only me always setting, let's go have this date for us as girls, and then it's like you're
And
pulling.
by the way, it can also happen within us. Like me, I one time had a friend who really put in all the effort. But by that time, I don't know why I couldn't realize that this person was
Maybe
really...
you were going through a certain phase of your life.
But I couldn't realize, but this person was putting in a lot of effort and I wasn't returning the efforts. And somehow things didn't go on well. So
But
those are the things we should learn from and do better.
True.
Together we rise, together
grow.
we shine, together we grow.
So that's been our topic today.
Today.
It's broad. Maybe we shall think about doing more. Yeah, we can
About
do more.
friendships, because it's really a lot.
It's a very broad one. So subscribe.
The gentlemen who become our friends.
Oh, we forgot the guys. You know, it's a whole huge topic. There's a way, you know, most girls will say, those friendships are the best.
Yeah.
And then the guys are like, I can't have my girl have a bestie with a guy.
Yeah.
You know. But somehow I think guys, if you get a mature guy with a friend who is a guy and is mature, they know which boundaries to stop. Those people make very good friends.
Yeah, they do make very good friends. And but there is also something with those guys. At some point, I think they tend to catch feelings for us, the friends.
Yeah.
Which then
Come on.
which then destroys
the friendship.
Everything
Yeah.
you've built for years.
That's why we go back to, they should be mature and respectful, because they have to respect that boundary. Even though I come to you crying and emotional and broken and stuff, you shouldn't feel like the best thing you can give me is a love that goes beyond friendship. Yeah. And then there's another thing, friendships and money. Like, there's a lot we can do about
Oh my
friends.
god.
There's a lot. Friendships and money.
Then what breaks friendships? You borrow me money, maybe I fail to return it, then the fight starts.
And then someone is like, I cut you off.
They cut you off.
We are done.
We are done. When a friend borrows you money, please
Take it upon yourself.
Take it upon yourself to repay them, to pay
I know
back.
it's hard. It's hard for people, but try so hard.
It's really destroys the friendship.
Put in the
Even though the
urgency.
friendship was for maybe, it had lasted for maybe 10 years.
Yeah,
Once
that
I
comes.
fail to pay you, it comes to an end. In this economy, who wants anyone to play with
This is
their
our
money?
economy. we cannot play. So there's a lot we can say, but we have to stop here for the sake of time. We shall be back. Hit the notification so that you can always be notified when we are going to upload.
And if you
See you.
haven't subscribed,
Subscribe.
It's
It's
like,
free.
comment.
Yeah. We shall be glad. See you.